Hi, our focus today is going to be Temple Dancer, one of my favorite hip openers. It's a balancing pose that is very enjoyable but highly challenging at the same time. It's just like for tree pose, we want to be, first you're going to look to your breath. Always look to your breath when you're doing yoga. Always make sure that you're breathing nice and deeply, and that the breath is stabilizing you as it should be. Right? Next, you're going to look to your foot, your grounded foot. You're going to lift your toes, lay them out flat. You shouldn't be putting pressure like all the way to the outside of your foot or any of those kinds of things. You want to be feeling pressure pretty much throughout your entire foot. You're activating all kinds of pressure points. We'll talk about it at a different time. From there, my hands come together. From there, I want to lift myself. I'm grounded. I want to lift myself. So we're going to engage our mula and our uddiyana bandha. So you're going to engage your muscles of your pelvic floor and your core. Again, we'll talk about the bandhas at another time. Okay. My hands are going to come together. They're going to come together. I'm pressing just as hard here as I am grounding myself. That helps me to balance out. My leg is going to come up into a tree pose. In my classes, we often go from tree into Temple Dancer because it's a natural lead-in. From here, the leg that is up is going to come across the grounded leg. From here, we're simply going to squat down. This is your basic Temple Dancer. Okay? Lovely hip opener, very enjoyable on both sides actually, both sides of the hip. It's a nice strengthener of your legs and of your back. You want to make sure your back is nice and lengthened out. There's all kinds of variations. One of the favorites is always coming all the way down and then folding over. So once again, for Temple Dancer, you're going to ground yourself, lift yourself, bring your hands together, make sure you're nice and stable. Your leg comes up, comes across, make sure you're nice and stable. Your leg comes up and across, and then you squat down. From there, there's all kinds of other variations that we can do. There's your basic Temple Dancer. Namaste.